starting off by documenting all relevant assumptions for these two different bonds, Bond 1 and Bond 2. Bond 1 has a coupon rate shown to us yearly at 8%, where Bond 2 has a coupon rate of 12%. Both bonds pay interest annually, so that we know that coupon payments will come on a yearly basis. The number of periods for each, stated in years, is 10, and they sell right now at a yield to maturity in the market that is applicable to them at 10%. Again, because it's unlabeled, we know that then that yield is yearly. So question A then says, if their yields to maturity next year are still 10%, what is the rate of return on each bond? Well, first, we know that this is kind of a trick question. The yield to maturity represents the rate of return an investor would earn considering both the buy price and the par value, and assuming it is held until maturity. By definition, that's the way we think about a yield to maturity. So the answer for this first one would be still 10%. That may be a little difficult for people to grasp though, so let's show it in a way that makes more sense. What if we were to calculate the price of each bond above? Well, we would still need a future value or par value, and we can assume $1,000, as the literature has suggested. That is a standard that's used for bonds. Our coupon payment then would be the future value times the coupon rate, which would be the same calculation that we could use for both, so that there's an $80 payment in Bond 1 and $120 in Bond 2. Inserting our present value formula at a rate of 10% when there are 10 years remaining, and the payment is 80 when the future value is 1,000. Here then would be the price for both of our bonds. I can simply copy and paste the second one since I set my structure up so nicely. And what if we were to go ahead and copy and paste this same work down below and look at it with 9 years remaining? With 9 years remaining, we get a price that's different from above. So what if we were to calculate then the holding period returns that would have applied over that course of time? We have some negatives in the top that we're going to deal with, so I'll go ahead and wire in buy price here, sell price here, and cash flows here. And we're going to try and solve for the holding period return. So we originally bought at $877 Bond 1 and $1122 Bond 2. We sold Bond 1 at $884, and Bond 2 we sold at $1115. Bond 1 paid us $80. Bond 2 paid us $120. So holding period return would be sell minus buy plus cash flows divided by the buy price, which for Bond 1 and 2 is 10% across. Thereby, question B, does the higher coupon bond give a higher rate of return over this period? And the answer would be no, because the price difference in concert with the dividend negates other effects.